All right. Hello, citizens of the Nigelverse. It's Nigel here once again, and this is going to be another wrestling review. Now, if you watched the Mankind versus Rock at Royal Rumble 1999 review, which should be up by the time this video goes up, then you'll know that I do have a headache at the moment, and so after I finish filming and editing and stuff like that, I will definitely go lay down. But truth be told, the headache started earlier on in the day. Hey, I do get headaches from time to time, but you know what? For the sake of comedic value, let's just blame it on this match. It's time to review the 1996 Royal Rumble match. As always, I am not professional wrestling reviewer or analyst or anything like that. Just a man who enjoys a good time, and I did not have a good time with this match. This match was an absolute slog to get through. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Now, if you've seen these reviews of mine before, you kind of already know how this works, or at least you have an idea of how this works. However, if you haven't, I'm going to be talking about what I liked and disliked about the match. Starting with what I liked, of which there is not a whole lot. Uh, I guess at least the times are correct this time. It felt like they overcompensated. The previous year was only 1 minute intervals instead of the normal minute and a half between entrants. Now this year is 2 minute intervals. Also, I guess they corrected that. Um, Shawn Michaels winning this time around. Um, uh, I feel like was done a little bit better, especially with him last eliminating Diesel. Well, and then you think Diesel's gonna attack Shawn Michaels because at this point they are friends again, and they are the dudes with attitudes, and they do reference the Click like on air, which is gonna be pretty interesting. But sure enough, Diesel and Shawn Michaels high five. They do who like the very high five where Diesel has his hand way up in the air and then Shawn jumps up to hit to high five him. So there is that. The moment where Jake the Snake Roberts brought out the snake was pretty entertaining, and Jerry Lawler. This is the Rumble match where Jerry Lawler hit under the ring for like almost like 20 minutes or so until Shawn finally pulled him out and then dumped him out properly. So that was pretty funny. Uh, uh yeah, I got nothing. And in terms of what I dislike, like pretty much everything else. This match, a lot of the things I disliked about this match are pretty much a lot of the same things I disliked about the 1995 Rumble match. I talked about the time intervals, how they kind of overcompensate. This match also feels very new generation in a way. Hey, you do have people like Vader her here in this match, and Hunter Hearst Helmsley, so that's something, I guess. But then you also have Dory Funk Jr., her 1 2 3 kid, the squad team, in which who is the squad team exactly? Uh, there's Hakushi. You have the Ringmaster, aka probably people's least favorite incarnation of Steve Austin, and who accidentally gets eliminated way earlier than he was supposed to. Who he was not supposed to be eliminated when he was and in the manner he was, and he almost gets eliminated off screen. Thankfully they catch it. The commentary is Vince McMahon and Kurt Hennig. Which this is the first time I think I've ever heard Kurt Hennig slash Mr. Perfect do commentary. He's not bad, but um, but they don't even realize what happened and until like much later, like, oh, where'd the ringmaster go? And they're like, oh, I think he got eliminated. So great, but you do have Marty Jannetty. Marty Jannetty, anyone? And I don't even I don't remember if he and Shawn Michaels even interact in the match. They talk about the partnership and like the Rockers in the match, but I don't think he and Shawn ever. Yeah, just it's a very bland field of competitors. Whereas you do have probably one of the worst versions of Yokozuna. Uh, Ver very good. I guess it depends how you feel about like Camp Cornette and everything, uh, yeah. So there's not a lot of meat on the bones, and this match drags. Heck, you feel, it feels way longer than it actually is. This match is still like on the shorter end of Rumble matches. It's only like 58 minutes, but it feels like 58 years, honestly. Yeah, but yeah. So oh uh 2 years in a row of pretty mid Rumble matches. Which one is worse, this one or 1995? Honestly, take your pick. Pick. I can see arguments for either side. I guess it pretty much comes down to which one you enjoyed you enjoyed less as between the two. And I think between the two, I maybe 1995 slightly. I don't know. Oh, like this match was definitely a like this match was very dull, not a whole lot going on which I think kind of sums up the new generation as a whole. Uh, well, not a whole lot going or sometimes too much going on, or sometimes WTF is going on. Um, but there was some moment, and another funny moment is when Henry O'Godwin is in the match, like toward the beginning, and then he takes the bucket of pig slop and he launches it at Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Bob Backlund, and Jerry Lawler. Or Jerry gets the worst of the slop. Bob Backlund gets a good amount. Helmsley gets none of it. They tried to play it like all three of them got slopped, but thankfully, the future Triple H was able to move out of the way. Hey, so there's that. But otherwise, uh, yeah, not a whole lot of meat on the bones when it comes to this match. This match was pretty pretty not great. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and turn on those post notifications so you know every single time I upload a video so you never miss an upload. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this match, my review of the match. Did you like the match? Did you like my review of the match? Let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.